Nagpur is the winter capital of the state of Maharashtra. It is a fast-growing metropolis and the third largest city in Maharashtra after Mumbai and Pune. Hinduism, Islam, Buddhism, and Jainism are the four major religions in Nagpur. One person out of the 2.4 million that reside in Nagpur may not seem valuable, but to World Impact Ministries, one life touched by Jesus is a changed life forever.
My name is Poonam. I'm 35 years old and I'm Hindu. 2 years ago, I suffered a spinal injury from a fall which left me paralyzed from the neck down. I was totally helpless and bedridden. I had to be fed and needed help to perform personal duties. My extended family, along with my husband, had to care for me like a newborn baby. After being released from the hospital, I was connected to many tubes, which made my daughter very afraid of me. It took her a long time to get used to me being in this condition. Whenever she attended temple, she would often pray for me to be healed.
Initially, I was very alarmed because when the incident happened, it was her left hand and leg that she was not able to move. We rushed her to the hospital, but by the time we arrived, her right hand and leg were both paralyzed. With my wife being in this condition, it was not easy. It became a bit of a strain having to care for the whole household and making sure I maintained employment.
For the past 2 years, Poonam and her family had resolved that she would remain paralyzed for the rest of her life. But God had another plan. A plan that included World Impact Ministries, along with Peter Youngren, traveling to Nagpur to share the undiluted message of God's love for all people.
I was told about the festival through a former classmate of mine who has a church. I read the flyer. It was an open invitation to a festival event that encouraged persons to come if they had any sickness or disease. I immediately started feeling a bit restless and a strong inclination to take my wife to the festival. The first 2 days of the festival I was not able to attend, but the third day I made it a point to take her to the event.
When I first came to the festival, I was a bit apprehensive. I thought I would be forced to convert to Christianity before I could receive my healing. But the moment Dr. Youngren came on stage and said,
"I greet you in the name of the Lord Jesus. And I make a promise to you, I have only come for one purpose. I've come to talk about God, about you, and about Jesus Christ. I'm not here to lift up one philosophy or that one group is greater than the other. I'm here to lift up Jesus Christ."
Although I was in a lot of pain, what he said made me feel so at peace. Pastor Peter then encouraged the crowd to believe and to start walking. First, there was a lightness that came over me, and then slowly I started to have feelings in my legs. I could move. I was walking. I was not ready to come on the stage to testify, but there was a lady standing alongside me who insisted that I go. So I built up the courage and went. I was very nervous at first, but very excited.
Oh, let's give praise. She had an accident, correct? Damaged her spinal cord, and now all the pain is gone. Come on, walk like this. Walk like this.
I have no words to express the joy and amazement I was feeling when I saw my wife walking on her own. I want to express my gratitude for what the Lord Jesus has done for her, and now I know God really loves us.
I would like to thank Jesus for making this possible. I pray Dr. Youngren lives for another 100 years.
Thank you, World Impact Ministries partners, for your desire for the love of God to be shared with the world and the beautiful people of Nagpur.